Welcome to the Coin Atlantis channel, the old and rare coins channel. Do not forget to click on the like button and activate the subscription bell until you receive all new on our channel. 1983 quarter value, how much is it worth today in 2024? The 1983 Washington quarter is part of the United States Mint's long-running coin series, which continues today. While this mintage may not appear to be particularly special, there are some factors that can influence its value to collectors. This is what we hope to unravel in this video. We'll look at the 1983 quarter's worth, and the various variables that distinguish a collectible coin from the rest. 1983 P Washington quarter value. The 1983 P Mark quarter is a coin with a special position in American currency history. This coin is important because it was one of the first to bear the P Mint mark. The first mint in the United States of America was established in Philadelphia. There were no mint marks to identify its coins from the ones minted in the other U.S. mint facilities. However, that altered in 1979, and the 1983 P Mark quarter is an example of this new era in American coinage. The Philadelphia Mint added its P Mint mark to quarters in 1979 to distinguish them from those struck at other mint facilities. This allowed collectors and enthusiasts to identify the quarters produced at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1983, more than 673 million quarters were minted in Philadelphia, making it fairly common. As a direct result, unless the coins are in mint state or have a unique and eye-catching mistake, they are usually worth their face value. For collectors, the 1983 P Mark quarter is a fascinating piece of American history and a wonderful addition to any collection. The value of the 1983 P Mark quarter is greater in uncirculated conditions. The PCGS, an independent coin grading service, values a 1983 quarter graded MS63 at $14. At MS65, its worth rises to $46, and at MS67, it reaches $600. 2016 saw the sale of an MS67 piece in a PCGS 30th anniversary holder for slightly below $2,600. 1983 D Washington quarter value. In 1983, the Denver Mint produced a coin known as the 1983 D quarter. With nearly 618 million produced, it is a reasonably common coin and only slightly fewer than the 618 million quarters produced at the Philadelphia Mint that year. Averagely circulated coins typically only have a face value of 25 cents due to their high mintage. However, mint state coinage can be more expensive. Coins that have never been circulated and are in mint shape are known as mint state coins. Due to the high demand from coin collectors, these coins can fetch prices far above their face worth. The grade of the 1983 D quarter will determine how much it is worth in mint form. A 1983 D quarter in a very fine state is worth around $10 for a graded MS63. This is slightly less than the MS63 value of the same coin in mint condition from the Philadelphia Mint, which is valued at around $12. The value of the 1983 D quarter in higher mint grades, on the other hand, can be considerably higher. For example, an MS65 example of the 1983 D quarter is worth around $38. This indicates a significant increase in worth over the value of the same coin in MS63 condition, demonstrating how valuable mint state coins can be. Mint state coins in grades above MS65 are even more valuable, with some examples fetching hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Values at these higher ends have likely decreased over time as other variants of coins have been discovered. A 1983 Denver quarter with MS67 grading was bought for $1,300 in 2018. Additionally, a coin of this grade sold just for over $1,400 in 2016, breaking the previous auction mark. 1983 S Proof Washington quarter value. The 1983 S quarter is a special coin that was minted at the San Francisco facility in 1983. The 1983 S quarter was a proof coin, which means that it was specifically struck using premium dies on specially chosen planchets, in contrast to the regular quarters that were made for circulation. These tokens were created with collectors in mind and were not meant for general use. The 1983 S-proof quarter was produced in much smaller quantities than the year's normal quarters. Only 3,279,126 proof quarters were struck at the San Francisco facility in 1983, according to the United States Mint. When compared to the nearly 618 million regular quarters that were produced at the Denver plant in the same year, this figure is quite small. The over 3 million proof quarters produced in 1983 were all considered deep cameos. So, these are lovely pieces, but they're not worth as much as you might think. They were carefully hidden away because they were intended for collectors. And since more than 3 million coins were minted less than 50 years ago, there are still plenty of them available. The plus side is that it enables you to purchase a currency of excellent quality without paying so much. Proofs with a PR64 PR66 rating are only worth $5. And at PR67, that worth rises up by just $1. A 1983 PR69 quarter is only worth $16. An impeccable PR70 coin should be available for about $495 as well. Overall, the 1983 S-proof quarter is a valuable coin for its exceptional proof strike and rare cameo contrast, making it a desirable coin for collectors and numismatics. Rare 1983 Washington quarter error lists. There are errors and varieties associated with the 1983 Washington quarter. They generally do not significantly affect the value of the coin. Collectors may find these errors interesting and, in this section, we will examine some of these errors. 1. 1983 quarter misstruck on an amusement token error. An error coin from 1983 holds the auction mark for a Philadelphia quarter. It somehow managed to get stuck on an amusement token rather than a plain planchet. Nobody can definitively say how it occurred. However, it was probably done on purpose, perhaps by a planchet provider or employee of the mint. It was extremely unlikely that they would have been able to recover the coin, despite the fact that it would have been valuable. The fact that the token design appears backward as if it were imprinted on the currency from the reverse, is an intriguing aspect of the error. This is due to the fact that the currency was overstruck from a blank token whose surface had the design imprinted on it. As a consequence, the coin's design is an exact replica of the token itself. In 2014, a 1983 quarter with this error was sold for about $16,000 at an auction. 2. 1983 struck off-center error. The design may occasionally be pushed towards the coin's border when the planchet is struck unevenly. Such a mint mistake is uncommon. The value of a coin can vary depending on its grade and how far off-center it was struck. A coin of this type that was given the NGC's MS66 rating went for $50 at auction. It would have been valued higher if the off-center error was more pronounced. A second coin was struck 70% off-center, but only the 83 of the date was visible, with the lower edge of Washington's portrait and the mint mark for Philadelphia, and this error coin was sold at an auction for $150. Finally, a 1983 quarter's value is determined by a number of variables, including its condition, rarity, and any errors that may be present. While some coins may be worth only the market value of 25 cents, others may be worth much more to collectors or numismatics. It is essential to note that the value of a coin can fluctuate over time, so before buying or selling any coins, do your research and consult with a reputable coin dealer or appraiser.